Welcome back to Brendmo Business Hub channel, your trusted source for tax, compliance, and business growth strategies. Today, we want to save you money by highlighting the penalties that you need to avoid in your business. Whether you are in South Africa or in Africa or wherever, late submission, non-compliance, and poor record keeping can cost your business thousands. Even when you are profitable, it's a cost to your business. So let's break down the top penalties and how you can avoid them. Number one is tax-related penalties. In South Africa, SARS is the tax regulator. So late VAT payment, late VAT pay as you earn, or income tax return submission, it can attract administrative penalties that range from 250 to 16,000 per month until you resolve that non-compliance. Number two is understatement penalties, right? Which is your section 222. Penalties range from 0% to 200% depending on intent and negligence. And we also have non-compliance with provisional tax, your IRP 6. Late or missing estimates trigger interest and penalties as well. So if you look at other regional or countries like Zimbabwe, late submission penalties can be up to 100% of unpaid taxes. Non-registration for VAT or pay as you earn have a fixed penalty as well. Those are the penalties that you need to avoid. So you need to avoid by using a tax calendar or a compliance software, working with a registered tax practitioner like us, submitting those zero returns if applicable. Don't say I'm not trading, so I won't submit tax. Number one, we have spoken about tax related penalties. Number two is your CIPC and company registry penalties, right? So late annual return filing results in penalties. Plus, there's a risk of your company getting deregistered. Deregistered firms cannot legally trade or hold accounts. So you need to make sure that you do your submission of your CIPC. Our secretarial department deals with that at Brendmo. So in Zimbabwe, non-filing of annual returns or updates may lead to even also deregistration. So you need to always annually submit your return with the company registry in your region. So how to avoid that? Set reminders. In South Africa, it's your anniversary date of your company. So outsource secretarial compliance with companies like Brendmo. Update your director and shareholder records as well. Number three is labor and payroll penalties, your UIF and your COIDA, backdated penalties for non-registration. So you need to make sure that you are registered. Or in Zimbabwe, there's NASA penalties accrue monthly for non-compliance. In both countries, we see that pay-as-you-earn penalties and interest for late payments, it can actually risk, you will be termed a risk employer, in other words. So you need to use payroll system like your Sage. In Zimbabwe, there's Belina as well. Consult an HR payroll specialist like us as well to help you in complying with that. Number four penalty to avoid is your regulatory and industry-specific penalties for regulated industries. For example, your trust account issues for FSCA or LPC, penalties for those companies that are in legal or the insurance industry, missing audits or FFC renewals, suspension, or even disqualification as an entity operating in that industry. So also missing CPD hours, it can prevent license renewals. So you actually need to use a compliance dashboard as well. When do you need to submit your CPDs? Assign tasks to the staff or even your accountant to make sure that they watch over that. Number five, it's a common mistake that actually leads to penalties. Ignoring new return obligation. Using personal accounts for business funds as well, ignoring communication from SARS or even your regulators, neglecting domain company responsibility because it's not its domain, missing audit or even submission deadlines because it's not its domain. So penalties often result from inaction, not intentionally misconduct, right? So if you don't act on something that you were supposed to act on, can lead to penalty. So just to recap where penalties often occur, we spoke about tax, we spoke about the company registry, we spoke about the labor compliance, we spoke about regulatory bodies. So avoid penalties by staying informed, consistent, and using expert help. Brendmo Chartered Accountants help businesses stay compliant and penalty-free all year long. Let us review your compliance checklists today so that we can be able to help you. So like, share, and subscribe to Brendmo Business Hub channel, your accountability partner in business. Up until next time, avoid the penalties. Protect your profits. Bye.